Welcome to the Biokats Flag Football Podcast. Jerry Howard, your host. Today we have a special guest, TCA Coach Dale Meyerrose. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Glad to be here.
Hey, Coach, holy smoke. Everybody skipped a heartbeat on Wednesday night in those playoff games, and I know your game was really exciting against Green Mountain. Talk a little bit about that because you guys were leading that game most of the game, and then that fourth quarter, oh, it spun, and it was a
It
fun game
did.
to watch. And I know your heart skipped a few beats.
Yeah, probably more than a few, but that game and most of our games are a matter of creating momentum,
Yeah.
and that's what we tell our team. So generate your momentum. Once you get the momentum, everything's downhill. If you
Hmm.
don't generate the momentum, everything's uphill. And so we managed to generate that momentum early. Our defense did a super job of they gave up a few yards, but then stopped Green Mountain from scoring. And so we're first on the board. And when we're first on the board, that creates that momentum.
Right.
And so in the first half, if you recall, we got the ball with just a couple minutes and managed to punch in a final score to take a two touchdown lead into halftime.
Yeah. Yeah. And then all I can say in flag football, everything starts with your quarterback. Kelsey
Yes,
Peterson, we were talking beforehand. She's near 4,000 yards passing. She's got over, I want to say, 18 touchdowns. She's, oh,
actually, she's got 68 touchdowns.
wow, because she's rushing too, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing. That is just crazy. Her and the Aki from Mountain Vista are just phenomenal athletes. But then on offense, you've got a couple receivers. You got Reagan Harder, you got Brooklyn Bear. Both Reagan is over 1,000 yards receiving. Brooklyn is close to 1,000 yards. But you've got some other players on that offense that are very powerful. Talk a little bit about your team and what we should expect on Sunday.
Sure, sure. We have a very athletic team at every position. You mentioned Brooklyn. She is an inside receiver for us. Ellie Baldini is our other inside receiver. And some of our players that don't have the stats actually set up the plays that allow our players who have good, the big stats to really shine. And L.A. Baldini's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Another one who is the wide receiver on Brooklyn's side is Reese Blackwood. And you put fast people like that next to good athletic people, and good things happen.
Oh, yes.
Uh, our center Ryan Ferguson has also got a lot of catches, and oftentimes she's the check down receiver. But her reliability in snapping the ball, in making good screens, and making herself available when the plays break down is again what allows our offense to be as high powered as it is. And our starting running back Whitney Meister, is a great athlete in her own right. And if it wasn't for her screening and her short releases and things like that, again, we would not have the success of the big numbers of our people that catch a lot of balls.
No, coach, that's great. It's fun. As I know, we were talking beforehand, but it's just been so much fun to watch flag football, and it's amazing to see these young women throwing, over 4,000 yards, like, getting close. Like I think Aki, including her rushing touchdown, she's over 100, and it's just amazing to watch these young women. But now let's flip side because in my opinion, defense wins championships. You have Jerica Thompson. She's got a ton of interceptions, but Brooklyn Blair also, as you mentioned, as a receiver, goes both ways for you guys. Talk a little bit about your defense.
Yes, we have a philosophy that if the other team doesn't score, we can't lose. And if you look at our record, we had one game that had a safety, so that's not defense related, but we shut out seven opponents. And so very proud of our our defense. We have several of the folks that I've already mentioned. Brooklyn, Ellie go both ways. Reese goes both ways. But there are other people that we use a lot. For instance, our punter is Madeline Moore, and not only is she averaging 30 yards a punt or so, but she's very good about pinning it inside the 20-yard line out of bounds. And she plays safety and has had some huge stops for us. Our Reagan Harder, we've already mentioned her. She plays both ways. And Lauren Pantuza is our main rusher, and she is quick and athletic and persistent. And if you look at the number of, she's got dozens of sacks and tackles for losses, and the element of our defensive formation starts with the responsibilities that we give her, whether it's rush left, rush right, not rush
Mhm.
at all, or whatever,
Right.
and it goes from there. I've already mentioned Whitney Meister. She plays both ways. So we've got a small number of girls that play both ways. They're great athletes. They're
Mhm.
multi-sport athletes,
Mhm.
uh, and they bring an athletic sense to our game. As I tell our team all the time, our effort and attitude are our competitive advantage that nobody can take away.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Now, Coach, earlier this season, you guys played Mountain View. It went into triple overtime. I mean, I can't expect anything less for Saturday, but talk about this Mountain View team and what you've seen and what you're planning for. Because I know they've got a lot of athletes. I mean, this is a rematch of last year.
It
So,
is.
so you guys know each other pretty well, but talk a little bit about their team because I know they have a younger quarterback who's
Yep.
really come into her own, and then
Yes, she has.
and then
And
they've
and
got
she's a lot better now than because we played them first game of the year.
yeah.
And so she's a lot better. They've got good athletes, and they've got a good coaching staff. I'm
Mhm.
very proud of our coaching staff. I think our staff does a fantastic job. Kim Carl, Josh Peterson, and Carly Callahan, and
Mhm.
and they Mountain View's got a staff to match, and they set up their girls for success, just like we set up our girls for success. And it is going to be a great game. I think the determination of the game will be on defense, just like the determination of our game on Wednesday was a matter of defense. That's what it'll come down to. We've looked at the game that we played them in August. We're a different team. We have added formations and plays. They've added formations and plays. We've
Yeah.
played common opponents. We,
Yeah.
you know, we beat Pomona. They beat Pomona. We played Green Met. So we've played a lot of the same teams, and so I expect a very very competitive game, and they're going to come ready to play. We're going to come ready to play.
And this, I mean, all of these games are going to be exciting because the Mountain Vista Legend game, those guys put up a ton of offensive points. They've got athletes. You guys, same thing, but you've been here before. It's a little different if you haven't been there before. So you both have been in this championship situation before. And last year they came out on top. It was a close game. This year, I mean, it's going to be fireworks. This is going to be fun. We think it's going to be electric, and we just can't wait to be on that field to watch you guys play. So this is awesome, Coach.
Well, thanks very much. Our team is ready. And as you know, in the business of coaching, there are a lot of things that go together to make a championship team that aren't necessarily on the field.
Yeah.
And in TCA, it's our administration, it's our parents, it's our student body, it's everything about adds a little bit more of a competitive edge when our women take the field, and we like our chances.
Yeah, no, this sounds great. Coach, we are excited. Good luck on Saturday. Can't wait to meet you in person. Looking forward to it. And like I said, Coach, good luck and have a great day.
We're ready for the most important game, the next one.
There you go.